Do you have to write in a journal every day? No, you don't. You don't even have to write in a journal. But if journaling is something that you want to make a regular part of your practice for personal development, career development, self-awareness, or other purposes, writing every day might be just what you need, but you don't have to. So let's talk more about it. Okay, so let's say you're brand new to journaling. You pick up a journal, got all these blank pages, and you're like, okay, wow, now what do I do with this? And maybe you've started and stopped before. Maybe you wrote that first page a couple years ago, and now you're looking at it, and it's been so long, it's like, wow, how am I ever going to make this an everyday thing? Well, you don't need to set up the whole thing and commit to every single day if that is daunting to you. If journaling can just be something that you do when you want to. But let's talk about why you might want to journal every day, because there may be some other benefits and things that might be helpful for you. So, number one, it can be helpful to build journaling as a habit. If it's a habit that you want to build, then every day is a whole lot easier to have as a habit than every week or every month, because those time frames are so irregular unless you have them built into some other system that you have that you do on a weekly or monthly basis, that it's just hard. And so to some degree, we are much more regular with daily habits, whether part of a morning or an evening routine or something during the day that maybe you've already set up, and you can do what's called habit stacking. That might just be easier if you want to be on a fairly regular basis. Number two, daily journaling is actually really helpful to increase self-awareness as a reflective practice, because every day is different. I know for me, the way that I show up, the way that I wake up, the way that I go throughout each day, the people that I talk to, the experiences I have, it's different every single day. So when I do a morning reflection in a journal, then I'm trying to create the future that I want to create for that day. And in the evening, it gives me an opportunity to reflect and say, how did today actually go? And I get to increase self-awareness around that. So doing that on a daily basis, it helps me stay close to the experiences I just had that I really want to reflect on, say, how could I do a little better? And what did I learn? And what did I really enjoy from the day? Number three, making it a daily practice is a great way to increase your mindfulness in general and just to slow things down. We often live at a frenetic pace. Technology, family, other responsibilities are pinging us constantly. And so when we have the opportunity to slow things down in our minds and in our lives, it's a really helpful thing to do on a daily basis. And one of the great things about journaling is that you can only write so fast. Even if you're typing, if you choose to type your journal out, it's still slower than the process through which you speak. So it actually slows down our thoughts and gets us to hone in on something as we write one word at a time. Number four, journaling is a great way and a practice to build into getting away from distractions. I prefer to do my journaling not on a phone or a computer because I want it to be away and separate from those digital distractions. And this is one of the great ways to do that. So I can sit in a chair or go somewhere else. It's usually a quiet spot where things are just separated from some of the other things going on, and it gets me to connect with myself at that point in the day, away from the distractions of life. And five, this is connected and kind of ties all of these things together, is on a daily basis, your journaling practice can bring presence. It's a time for you to be with yourself and really consider things that maybe you haven't stopped to think about or reflect on all day. Or maybe you might not for the rest of the day if you're doing it in the morning. And when you're present with yourself, it's really one of the best gifts or presents, to use that pun, that you can give. And so, do you have to write in a journal every single day? No. And if the pressure of that actually makes it harder for you to write, then get rid of it and say, you know what, I'm just going to put it next to my bed or somewhere other place that you're going to be nearby, or keep it with you and just write when you want to, write when it feels good. That's totally fine. But if you want to make it a regular practice, some of these reasons that I've talked about here today might be just what you need. Now, I'm talking about journaling because I'm actually working on some journaling focused projects right now that I'm really excited about. So I'm going to be sharing more information in the future. But for now, I've created a 7-day journal reset program that you can get access to, and I'll share the link in the description below. Thanks so much for being here, and looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Cheers.